shock installed now, so I got rid of the old one. That's right here. I was riding it, I just found that it was really stiff, just not very responsive. Has a super heavy spring on it. I'm guessing like a 1,200 pound spring at least, and there's just no adjustment. The best option I could find that would give me compression and rebound control was this DNM MK bag, I think is what it is. So you can see it has like this separate reservoir, which is a little bit tricky, but the nice thing is it's 10 millimeters longer than the stock one, so I get a little extra height. I'm really tall, so I'll take any extra length I can get. I already test rode it just with this kind of with the reservoir just kind of zip tied on, just to test it, and it's night and day difference. The dampening is just a million times better. I did switch out the spring for an 800 pound spring, and that seems like it's just about right for my weight. I'm like 190 pounds. So getting it installed was a little bit tricky with the external reservoir that's not piggybacked onto the shock. So what I ended up doing is this. It mounts around the back here, comes along the frame, and then I got a clamp mount, like a bar mount for a roll cage that I mounted right here on this extra kind of flange part of the frame underneath the seat. This is where the wing nut goes on that holds on the seat. So it seems to be working pretty good. It seems solid. I can still reach the adjustment compression right here, and everything seems to be out of the way pretty well. We'll see if this clears. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but really it was the best option I could find of where to mount this thing. So I'll get the plastics back on. All right, so just a quick look at what it looks like with the plastics on. It still hangs down a little bit, but not bad. Overall, shock looks pretty good. The seat went back on decent. It's a little bit tight in there, but still easy to get on and off. So you can see it's nighttime out now, so I'll be taking this on a test ride tomorrow. One thing I forgot to mention was that I added a 1/2 inch layer of foam to the seat. I took off the leather, faux leather, and glued on another 1/2 inch layer, contoured as much as I could on the sides. The seat's not quite as slick and like perfectly body lined as it was from the factory, but it's way more comfortable. Just a little extra padding. Yeah, that's what the bike kind of sits at with the new shock. Overall, not too bad. A little tricky with that external reservoir, but not bad.